Hello, creative friends. This is Joy coming to you with another art journal page in my new Dino Wakely Media Journal. I've really been having a lot of fun playing in this journal, creating pages, and I'm probably pretty close to halfway through the journal. So I'm, you know, like I said, really enjoying this journal. So I decided to take some stencils and to use some Staz-on ink through the stencils on this canvas page that I have here. Now these are new brushes that I got, and they seem to work pretty good. I really like them. I seen others use them online and decided to get me a set of them, and they, you know, I really like them. They work good, and so after putting down the ink to clean them off, I just rub them on a paper towel until it comes clean, and then that pretty much, cleans them. So once I get the Staz-on ink on the this page, I guess you can call it a page. Like I said, it's like canvas through a stencil. I decided I wanted to put a border around this page, and but I wasn't sure like how to put it on here, and decided that I would try to do it with this stencil and with one of the smaller brushes that came in this set. That way I could just do one line of this like brick. It's like a brick shape here, I guess you call it. I can't think of what it's called. So that's what I'm doing here, and it seemed to work pretty good. So I really, thought that that was worked out pretty good. And it's interesting that, once I get all this on the page, it looks really nice and bright. But then you'll see here, once I put my image on and I color my image, it seems to fade into the background, which I guess is a good thing because this is supposed to be just a background. So, of course, you don't want it to overpower your focal images. But I ended up having to go back around the border to help it to stand out better, though you'll see at the end. So here are just some images that I pulled out of some die cut sets that I got. And this girl, I liked her, but she seemed like she needed something on her head. So I got this flower, which I thought was really cute for like a head piece to put on her. And then, of course, the little bird that I thought was really cute. And so I use, as you see, Aileen's tacky glue here just to put everything down on the page. And then I wanted to put a couple of these flowers, but it seemed like one flower would be enough. And I made sure that I put some wax paper behind this canvas page because the glue will, seep through. And I didn't want to glue one page to another, so I made sure I put the wax paper down behind it. And then I have my Arteza new pens or markers here that I got that I decided to color the images in with. So I sped this up quite a bit because once you get them down, it's just like a coloring book page. You just go through and color in the images. And what I try to do is I try to use the colors from that I use in one image in another, so that way they at least seem like that they go together. They'll go together better if they have the same colors. So I'm putting some of that same blue in the little girl, and then I get out a different color blue for the spots on the bird, and then I use that again on the girl as well, so that way, they go together, they match and they look like they belong together on this page. So that seems, like it's really helpful. And, I try not to do the rainbow, although I love the rainbow and I love to do the rainbow, but you get too many colors on a page and it just starts looking disjointed and you know, just at least, to me it just seems like it just is too much. So here I'm trying to put the yellow around and then the orange on the different images, a little bit of orange. And then I decided to use some green because I put some green in the background, so I wanted to put some green on the image here. So I'm adding that to her headpiece. A little bit of pink for her lips and her cheeks. And then I'm trying to find a skin tone. This doesn't really have a good skin tone, but there's a lighter, real light shade there that of pink that seems to work okay. Coloring their boots both the same color, and then around her eyes and around the eyes. So once I finished this, I thought, oh, this is really cute. I thought I was done, but again, I ended up coming back and tracing around the borders to help it stand out more. So here I was just getting a quote from the Tim Holtz pack, and I wanted to use my Aleene's tacky glue to glue them down because I know they're not going to stick to this canvas very well on their own. So that's what I'm doing here. And then once I put the quote down on the page, I trace around it with some orange, and then I decided I don't really like the white, so I colored that a little bit with a little bit of that pinky flesh tone that I put on the face. And then I came back and decided to trace around the border with the same blue that I used on the girl and the bird to help that stand out better. So that's pretty much our art journal page for today. If you like this video, you can give me a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Or you can subscribe to my channel to see more. I really enjoy doing these art journal pages, and I've really been having a lot of fun creating all of these pages in this journal here. And so I'm actually getting pretty excited about filling it up. Like I said, I'm about halfway through the journal now, and looking forward to filling it up the rest of the way. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.